All right, everybody. Game one of the grand finals for King of the Sea Trident Trials North America server. First ever. See what happens if they do more. Chat, do you guys want to see more of these tournaments? Like this tournament specifically? Let me know. All right, RESIN versus USPS. Actually, it's the other way around because USPS defeated RESIN a moment ago in the winner's bracket final. If this looks familiar to you, that's probably why. Let's take a look at the lineup on Estuary. We've got a Kleber Tournament Edition, a Stalingrad with reload, a Napoli with secondaries, a Schlieffen with secondaries. Interesting, okay. And an Odin and another Odin Tournament Edition for Team RESIN. Opposing them to the south is USPS, who won the winner's bracket final. Kleber Tournament Edition, 2 Kleber Tournament Editions, 2 regular Klebers. Bowser is in a Salem again, and finally Embedded Bear now in an Ohio with secondary range buffs, secondary slot 3, but no manual secondary. We've seen him use that build before. RESIN once again going apes together strong, everybody going the same side. All right. Estuary is a smallish map. They can make that work. Well, CCAP flipped first for USPS. Makes perfect sense. RESIN's getting into the B cap now. They'll grab that. And I'm sure USPS is expecting something like this. Hey, Stackrow won with a 3-stream streak. Let's go. Nice flex, dude. Nice flex. All the torpedoes into B right now by USPS's Klebers. I think they're expecting to see a hard push south from the cap. I don't think they're expecting to see Mad Dog come around the corner like this, though. The Squaries immediately reload boosting. Addy opening up with his guns as well. I'm sure Big Boy 69 Salem is going to get involved on this. Or sorry, Bowser's Salem. Wow. Mad Dog goes dark, but not after losing like 3/4 of his health. Good thing he's got some heals, huh? Back off a little bit here. Addy didn't take much damage at all. D Square, though, quite a bit of damage. And remember, he's an irregular Kleber, so no heals available. Ooh, 1-for-1 Gaming is going for it. No, he's not. He decided he didn't want to go for it after all. Gonna luck chuck Torps and try to get out of there. Kind of sad by that. I was kind of looking forward to seeing him go for it, quite frankly. He's still going to end up hitting Peyton's Schlieffen, forcing out the DCP. Big Boy 69 getting in position to hold. 1-for-1 Gaming, I'm sure, is fixing to just YOLO Big Boy 69 Stalingrad now. Question is, are his torpedoes ready? Looks like they are not because he's slowing down. Gotta be patient and wait for that reload. He doesn't get his fancy torpedo reload booster like the Tournament Edition Klebers do. D Square? What's happening to D Square? He's opening up and quite low. 1-for-1 trying to get the Stalingrad to move forward? This just feels weird. Are you playing with your food or something? That's terrible. That's terrible. Why would you do that? Mad Dog shot him, made himself known too, so... Okay, so now 141 knows that Mad Dog 2427 is nearby. Cool. The heck was that? Well, Eagle Lance shoves himself into the sea cap and a torpedo. Yes to more tournaments, please. Ah, okay, Tuber. Just for you. Just for you. Bowser's gonna take a big Schlieffen salvo right to the face. Good thing he's got a super heal, right? Right. Oh, sorry. He took it up the butt. That's even worse. He's got that square rear end. That's how he got Citadel so hard. It's a good thing Schlieffen doesn't have torpedoes, right? Oh, wait a minute. Well. Bye-bye to the Salem. Mad Dog goes down in the engagement with 141 Gaming. Eagle Lance goes down just now as well to Addy's Kleber Tournament Edition torpedoes. Wow. We also missed 141 Gaming dying in the Kleber. Lots of death in just a few short moments. USPS, are you guys gonna kill Peyton? Just curious if you're planning on doing that or not. Why is Dyer not shooting? Did they call him dead or something? Look, he ain't dead. You forced Embedded to shoot him. Oh, okay. Ah, Dyer's getting out of the way because there's a Stalingrad showing up. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Well, it's 3-on-4 at this point. But D-Square is definitely not looking too strong. Super Chimpy, this is not just the finals, it is the grand finals, so... Dyer's just gonna do the single fire torpedo thing because Big Boy 69 is just chilling there. Looks like they're bringing Addy back to do the same thing. Together, they're gonna continue to try to work down the Stalingrad. Makes sense. The big thing is they don't really have cap control. Look how close these points are right now. Because of that. Ah, Stalingrad takes some torpedoes. And he's flooding. And... we'll dodge these torpedoes. Addy's opening up since the Stalingrad fired. Same thing with Dyer. And that's a dead Stalingrad. Okay, that leaves 2 lone ships on the side of Resin. Triarch's Napoli. And Boom Diata's Odin Tournament Edition. And just like that, USPS is set to win this game if nothing else major happens. Possibilities for major things include D-Squarius being killed. Addy and Dyer disconnecting. I mean, that's kind of like the level of what has to happen here for Resin to win. So, yeah. 3 minutes to go. But, these Kleber Tournament Editions are smelling blood. Look at all these torpedoes that Triarch has to deal with. I don't know if Triarch guessed on that shot or if Addy opened up. Wow. Yeah, Duckman, I need one too. I think I'm going to get some dirty water after this game's done. During the in-between. Oh, those torps though. Those torps though. Never mind. So, how y'all doing? What you having for dinner? That's just kind of where we're at right now, waiting for this game to finish. I do like that Boom Diata's trying, I just don't... I don't know, he's trying against 2 kiting ships. He's pretty healthy though, at least, so there's that, right? Go on, Boom Diata, stay healthy. Aw, now you're not so healthy. BCP?
The enemy is about to win.
Interesting. Just taking the flood. Now, flooding, the big thing about flooding is it slows you down. That's why I'm kind of confused about that decision, but okie dokie. Minute 24 seconds left. And Addy steps on the sea cap. Salem didn't super heal quick enough. Yeah, that sounds about right. Triarch takes a torpedo to the tip. All of a sudden, Boom Diata is quite low. I wonder if an Ohio just smacked him. He's used both the DCP and the heal. 14 seconds to go. And Embedded Bear is going to survive. He literally just put the DCP on. The only way that he can die is right now. Nope, that won't even matter. And in trash time, yo! Got ourselves a death pick. Let's go. Last possible second. Thank you, Boom Diata, for that death pick. Much appreciated. USPS wins game 1. Alrighty then. Chat, I'm going to do the commercial break. I'm going to do a shout out for Admiral Borkbark. Ta-da. We're going to need a code up. I'm going to go get some dirty water. You're all welcome to join me for a cheer if you'd like. Commercial break starts now while I go get it. Yeah. Oh, and remind me next game I got to read out the banned ships again. Okie dokie. I is back. So this is what I'm consuming for people curious. Maker's Mark. One of these big 1.75 liter bottles. I don't have that much left in the bottle. Brought it up in case I decide I want to finish it. What is going on? Anyway, let me do, guess I'll go to the dual camera because I don't have, do I have full screen camera set up? I do. Oh, good, I do. All right, guys. Well, cheers. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. A long day today, but it's not done yet. We have the grand finals playing out now. Let me fix my hat a bit. Whatever. Got the grand finals playing out now. Thank you guys very much for tuning in, being here, and enjoying the stream. I got my Wargaming issued whiskey cubes and my Maker's Mark. Cheers, everyone. Feel free to share what you're consuming in the chat if you want. You can type !cheers for some really fun emotes that'll go around. All right. Yum, 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 yum. Let's go back to this screen here. And gee, let's see what's going on in the bracket. We haven't checked the bracket in a while. Let's refresh. Oh, wow. Amazing. Can't believe it. So I was talking to the wife, and it's 4:40 right now, right? Game's at 45 after, unless they want to start early. If we go to a game 3, if we go to a game 3, probably won't be enough time for an after party. If we go to game 2, and only if this is a 2-0 situation, I don't know. We might have time for an after party, but it's such a pain in the butt to make the transition, and I typically lose a lot of viewers. I might just keep streaming anyways, and even with a 5-minute delay, just hang with you guys. If you've got questions about the card game specifically, I can show you guys how to do the Dunkirk 1940 card game. I gotta do it myself anyways. So I was thinking that might be good for you guys. You might enjoy that. If you want to see something else though, I can also do my best to oblige. Just let me know in chat. Like, what would you like to do, even with a 5-minute delay? Is there something that you'd like, you know, to see me do, talk about, whatever? Even with a 5-minute delay, because you don't need me live to be able to respond to you guys. I can respond to you, you know, pretty quickly, as I've been doing during the tournament. I do still have a few more codes to eat out as well. So, you know, either way, we'll get stuff figured out, right? Addie's, so USPS is ready, RESIN is ready, I'm ready. I think we're gonna go to game 2. Starting in 40 then. Okay. 40 minutes, 40 seconds at the 40 after mark. Ah, there we go. Ah, the line split's coming off the tier 7 Mayhem. Interesting. Okay, moving back to our game. USPS, go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, game 2 of our grand finals best of 3. USPS is up a game over RESIN. Oh, on this map. Interesting. Let's talk about a USPS with a tournament edition Kleber. A Napoli. I haven't seen Addy play Napoli yet today, I think. Bowser reprises his role in the Salem so he can get Citadel'd up the butt again. 2 Odin tournament editions. And Embedded Bear again in the Ohio. Interesting to see that D Squarius is choosing to go for not Adrenaline Rush. So we were talking about this before, and you know, IRR is a great skill for Odins, right? You get an extra heal, which can be very helpful. So this is probably the build I would settle on. Close to it, at least. I think I might still go preventative maintenance for Loot Jens against the buffed skill. Okay, well, whatever. Let's talk about the other side of the map because we don't have a lot of time. Resin bringing Kleber Tournament Edition, and regular Klebers. Petropavlovsk. And a Conqueror. Petropavlovsk has a unique upgrade. So this is a completely different strategy than we've seen Resin do. Typically on this map especially, they like to ball up on the south. But I feel like USPS has been working to find counters for that, so Resin playing a little bit differently. Down the hatch indeedy, Tuber Chimpy. Down the hatch indeedy. All right. Well, A goes to Resin, B goes to Resin. That's all she wrote for now. Cheers to you, Cobra and Cthulhu. Thank you guys for being here. Arizona peach flavored ice. All right, USPS, get in the game. They are bringing almost all of the beef to the sea cap. They do look like Dice Tuber. That's actually what I thought they were at first. Peyton. Wow. Just casually dodges both Odins by reversing. Think some people are getting tired. That's not me. Addy detected. Bedded Bear's in a position to try to support from ultra long range. Look at his shot on Peyton. Peyton just shrugging it off in his Conqueror. Alright, well, USPS grabs the sea cap. That's good. I guess the big question is, what are you going to do from here? What are you going to make happen now? I don't know why that is being a held message, but whatever. Now, D square. One Hydro's about to expire. Okay, so his will go up then, I would think. Bowser's continuing to work on Peyton's Conqueror. Peyton's got a super heal ready to go. Now, this is something we see a lot of Destroyer players like to do in tournaments. They drop depth charges if they're being shot at. The idea is that it's, especially in smoke if they're stopped, it makes a lot of splashes and makes it more difficult for players to see where their shells are landing. And all this has been going on as Resin has turned around, and I don't think that Addy or USPS even saw this coming. Hey, Cutest, and I purposely didn't say anything either. I wanted you guys to see if you caught it as well. We'll find out in 5 minutes when you chat on the room here. But look at all of this fire on Addy. Triarch with his Kleber TE. Mad Dog as well, racing on in. Can he dodge the torps? Oh, he dodges the torpedoes. Addy just gets completely surprised and executed right there. Great clip moment, everyone. Because guess who's next? Yeah, probably Embedded Bear. Ohio does grab the B cap. I'm sure Mad Dog knows that Dyer's Playbear Tournament Edition is looking to get torps through this channel, right? I'm sure he's not just going to go through that channel and take those torpedoes, right? Right? All right, well. Conga line torpedoes from Mad Dog on Embedded Bears, Ohio, betting that he's going to turn the other direction. Big hits on Dyer. Disquarius is like, you know what? I'm just going to go exactly where the enemies are. That's where I want to be. So he's going for it. Triarch opening up with his Kleber TE. He's going to be taking a lot of damage. Oh, Jesus. Dyer does go down to Boom Diata's Petro, but look at how much damage Triarch just took. Yeesh. Save some room for later, Triarch. Mad Dog? Mad Dog's like, yeah, guys, I got this. Oh, God. Oh. All the blood being spilled right now. USPS down 2 ships. Remember, RESIN needs to win this to force a game 3. I have a strong feeling they're going to make that happen. They have a much better board position. I don't know what 1-for-1 Gaming is looking to do back there. But Embedded is going to take these hits. And D-Square is going to take some torpedoes, perhaps? Nah, he'll be fine. Trust, he's boosting past the island. Boom Diata with the radar, just to make sure he knows where everybody who's currently left in the game is situated. You're going to prepare for the drinking lamp. There you go. All right, there we go. D-Square coming through the channel. Boom Diata ready to go with AP in the barrels. So, yeah. He's actually going to get a torpedo hit. No, he didn't. Kind of close. Peyton gets the kill on the Ohio with the Conqueror. And just like that, yeah. The Squarius is now being robocopped by 2 Kleber Tournament Editions and Boom Diata's Petro. Now look at how Mad Dog is using the island and D-Square's, well, not moving anymore, but movement to shoot for free over the island. Really good play there. Really good play there. You can tell Mad Dog likes playing Destroyer, huh? Definitely get that feeling. 3 minutes for a RESIN victory. USPS is not willing to quit yet. The 2 of them facing the 6 of RESIN. Big Boy 69 smelling blood. Getting none out of it, though. Peyton Salvo out for 1-for-1 Gaming. Boom, they connect. DCP is down. Will he DCP? He's on 2 fires. He probably should DCP. There he goes. He held a little bit just to make sure he passed the torpedoes. We'll go with that. Gonna need to heal soon, too. I might start the heal now, to be honest. Oh. I love Conqueror. Turn off brain. Shoot HE. So good. Such a good boat. and break all the things while you're doing it. Ooh, showdown here. Bowser versus Boom Diata. Boom Diata has friends. Bowser does not. Well, maybe Bowser has friends. Bowser going for the turrets. Oh, he permas 2 of Boom Diata's turrets. Look at that. And he gets the kill. Brilliant handling by Bowser right there. Wow. That's impressive, dude. That's like legit impressive. I'm gonna clip that. That's impressive.
The enemy is about to win.
Peyton getting smacked a little bit there. By 141 Gaming's Odin. Look at that. He's received over 100,000 damage from 141 Gaming's by 141 Gaming's Odin Tournament Edition. Over 100,000 damage. 106,000 almost now. 37 seconds to go. Y'all, I need a death pick. I love the team panels, Duckman. In the regular battle, like if I'm playing the game live, I don't see the damage numbers. This is only a tournament thing. Only a tournament thing, okay? Yeah, that works. That works. So we could see something burning in the distance. I like that. Well, Boom Diata, or sorry, Bowser, the only sole survivor for Team Resin. Let's go. All right, y'all. Here's where we're at. Game 3. Let's go. Game 3 in the grand finals. That's what you're here for, yeah? That's what you're here for. Cheers, guys. Let's go. So since this is going to game 3, we definitely won't bother with the after party. But I'll show you guys the cards afterwards. And I've got some codes to eat out and stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm gonna run a commercial break while we're chilling and waiting for the next game, okay? Thank you all for sticking around and being part of the stream. Hope you guys have been enjoying the tournament so far. Barford looks like he's definitely enjoying it. Duckman as well. As always, if there's things I can do to make this better, please do let me know, okay? Let me get a code to eat it out to. The mail's gonna be late for this one. Yep. Probably. I need to update, I need to look at Discord. Okay. More games, says Tuber Chimpy, right? You guys are catching up to this. We are doing a game 3. Let's go. Let's go. CJ joined the Discord. Let's go. Welcome on into the Discord, CJ. And thank you for all the support. Glad I met you. Glad I found you. I'm glad you found me. Resin is no sap. Malice, how do you play Yorktown? Good question over on YouTube. You play Yorktown, focusing on torpedo damage and bomber damage. I've actually got some really good replays, I think recently, Malice, on my YouTube channel. Search my YouTube channel for Yorktown. and you're going to find some good replays there. Could have sworn I did one recently too. I think I did a Yorktown game, and then after that was a Shinano game or something like that. I don't want to go back through my notebook. But do check it out, though. I think it'll help. Here comes the clip moment. Bowser just knows the armor profile of that Petro so well. Easy, says Tag Pro. Seriously. Wow. 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 2 permed. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Zitzel. How's it going? 456. So while we are waiting for a few moments, just a couple of reminders, guys. Thank you, of course, everybody, for tuning in. If you've enjoyed the content, please consider following me on Twitch, following me on Kick, or subscribing to me on YouTube. It's the same thing, basically. Okay? If you've enjoyed the content, that's all free, and that's your way of saying support, of showing support. There's other ways to support streamers as well, like myself. You can always subscribe. We've had a couple of those going through today. You can cheer some bits if you would like. We saw that as well. You can gift some subs. We even saw that too. So there's ways you can support myself or any other streamer out there. We also have other ways that you can help out. So on my channel, I do have a rerun channel that runs 24/7, and you can help me out just like you're doing right now by just tuning in and chilling. That's all you gotta do. And what that does is helps me out through ad revenue over the course of the month. I keep this computer and stream up 24/7. The very best of Zath playing, as well as you usually have words on stream playing. Right now it's a different game. It's like a Pictionary game. Oh, it looks like somebody got a word. And we have that going, and we do 2 giveaways per day on that channel as well. So if you are looking for a way to support the rerun channel, is always a great opportunity. Helps you, helps me. Okay, you can drops there too. So some people like to just tune in on Thursdays, especially when the drops reset. Other ways it can help me out, if you're willing to spend money beyond, subscribing stuff, there's always Patreon. I do one-on-one tutoring on Patreon, depending on the tier level of support, and of course, there's a good amount of the money goes straight to me as opposed to Twitch, where it's 50-50. So that's a bit of a difference. You can also support me and any other streamer when we are doing sponsorships, okay? Sponsored streams. So right now I've got Match Masters going on for another week, a little bit under a week now. And you can help me out by clicking the link, downloading the game, and playing through it on your phone. At a certain point, if you screenshot your progress, I will send you, I'll cover one of your replays as my way of saying thank you. You can also support me by going on my YouTube channel, clicking a bunch of those different videos and thumbs upping them and stuff like that. Those are all different things that you can do to help out. I think I hit them all. I don't know. I'm gonna put them in chat as well, just so you guys know. I do have an affiliate link in Warships. If you want to check out the game, let me know. I can get you the affiliate link for that. I have an affiliate link with Streamlabs. Somebody was talking about my awesome chair earlier. That was AALG. So I can get you that link if you're thinking about buying a chair with Streamlabs. Does help me out. The Squarius is hungry. Oceanless is hungry. I'm not hungry. I'm actually not hungry. Probably because I had like, what, 2 or 3 snacks? I had 2 snacks. I had 2 snacks. But yeah, the other thing you can do is, of course, you can help me out with Fabletics just by clicking the link for Fabletics. I do get clothes from them every month as a sponsorship thing. They sent me all of the polos that I've been wearing for the past 6 days now, plus the ones that I will be wearing next week, Saturday and Sunday for the Team League tournament. So that's going to be fun. I don't know if there's anything else. Rerun, YouTube, Patreon. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Okay, looks like they're saying that they want to get started because they're hungry. Pour them is what I say. Pour them. I'll let them know I'm ready to go. Oh, Master. Masters? Masters. Yeah, Masters is the one. Okay, there we go. All right. Neither team has responded. Weird. Cheers, guys. USPS dropped a player, guys. All right, guys. I'm just going to finish the bottle. There's not much left. I want to get it out of here. So let's get it out. As I said, not much left in the bottle. All right. But yeah, what I just said about streamers, we had a conversation about this earlier and about revenue and all that. As you guys know, streaming is a bit of a side gig for me. It's a way that I can earn some extra money to support the family. And it allows me to work the job that I work right now, which doesn't pay the greatest, but has like next to no stress, which is nice for a change. What I said applies to pretty much any other streamer out there. So please make sure that you support the streamers that you like, that you care about. Doesn't have to be me, just whoever. Here we go. Thank you, Ouija. Glad you've enjoyed the content. Game 3. I didn't catch who's on which side. Oh my god. We gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this, guys. Woo, doggy. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Our final, guaranteed final, last. We're done after this game of the day. Of the Trident Trials tournament. There's no more regions. Gotta go. We're done, done. This is the North American Grand Finals of King of the Sea Trident Trials. Let's take a look at lineups. USPS on neighbors with two Kleber Tournament editions. Bit of a different build between the two of them. 1-for-1 Gamings and a regular Kleber. We've got a Salem, and then we've got a unique upgrade Venezia. And Embedded Bear has decided he's done with Ohio, and now he's bringing a Conqueror of his own. Well, I like that idea. Opposing him to the south, looking to win as well, is RESIN, bringing 2 Kleber Tournament editions. Again, it's a bit of a different build between the two, and then 2 regular Klebers. We've got a unique upgrade Petropavlovsk and a Conqueror once again. This time around, nobody's screwing around. Look at this. They're just going for it, guys. They're going straight in. Look at this. Resin's like, nobody will think of this. We're going to go this way instead of where we normally go, which is up here. Right? And then USPS says the same thing. We're going to do this, and they expect us to go here. Well, shnikes. Disquarius is detected already in the Venezia, forced to make Inky because he is running a unique upgrade Venezia. So he loses the concealment module. Essentially gains back 5% concealment. So he gets an extra charge of smoke, and the smoke recharges quicker. Yay for him. Smoke if you got him is what that build is. So contact has been made. Some spatterings of shells being thrown. So far, Bowser's in a position to walk into B. He just doesn't know it yet. Ooh, Mad Dog. Mad Dog getting smacked by Disquarius's Venezia. Those sap shells hurt. Wow. Let's back off. Why isn't my wife borrowing my Capellix? Because it doesn't fit her. She's talked about it, though. She's talked about wearing some of my shorts, especially. I think they're too big for her, if I remember right. And, my shirts look funny on her. Let's just put it that way. Bowser, realizing that he can just walk to Sea Cap and get the cap, is doing just that. Hers live! No way! Thank you for the raid, dude! Okay, guys, I gotta do this. Sorry. In honor of the raid, we're gonna go ahead and yeet out another code. Thank you, Hers. Really nice of you, dude. Just let them all know we got a 5-minute delay. All right, welcome. So those of you guys that are new, this is the grand finals of the NA region Trident Trials. Now, we have special tournament edition ships here. You might be saying, what the heck? These ships are spicy. For example, Kleber gets 7-kilometer hydroacoustic search with 6.7-kilometer concealment. It gets 12-kilometer single-fire torpedo capability. Very fast torpedoes at that. It gets the ability to take a heal or a smoke. Yeah, you heard that right. Has an automatically applying main battery reload booster after you get a certain number of hits. And then there's also the Odin Tournament Edition, which nobody took this game, right? Wow, yeah, nobody took the Odin Tournament Edition. Sad. Pain the Rock Hider deciding there's no rock to hide behind, so he's gonna just sail in the open and take all the damages. Oh, big hit there. Once again, D Squarius's sap shells do damage. Hayden's in trouble. He's popping his special super heal. Ryork trying to keep Dyer away from the A cap. That's the only cap that they have. Going back up to the north. Bowser grabbed the C cap. Addy's got the B cap. But a bunch of RESIN has decided they want to try to break off and make something happen. I feel like there's a little bit of desperation here in the play because now they're splitting 3 and 3. Big Boy 69 caught out on Salem radar. We all know the mail is slow, right? Seriously. D Square, though, I'll tell you what, look at him. He's done 46,000 damage so far with his sap shells, especially. Jeez. Pasta for everyone, huh? All right, Big Boy 69 parks the Kleber in the C cap. Yeah, y'all put down in chat who you're cheering for. We're seeing cheers for RESIN. We're seeing cheers for USPS. I'm excited to see that, to be frank. Hope the real mail doesn't sue them. That would be hilarious if they did. That would be... I would laugh. I would laugh. So, 2 caps held by RESIN. Only one by USPS at this point. Mad Dog. Oh no, Mad Dog is in trouble. Yeah, reload booster. Use a 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 reload. He forgot. He's trying desperately to worry about kills and not dying. If he could have used his reload booster, I think he would have been well suited to do that because he could have yeeted out possibly some other torps. Like this way. By the way, first blood goes to USPS. But 1-for-1 Gaming is not long for this world. Oh, 196. 196 hit points left for him. You guys are predicting a bloodbath, and you are 100% correct. 1-for-1 Gaming goes down to Boom Diata's Petropavlovsk. Addy goes down to Triarch's Kleber Tournament Edition. This is like just devolving into like, this is like a total bar fight. Like nobody cares anymore about like movements or anything. All they're doing is they're just throwing hands. That's all they're doing. And Triarch manages to kill Dyer's Kleber Tournament Edition as well. So the furball has occurred, and Bowser is now all that's left up to the north. Embedded Bears, Conqueror, D Squarius, is Venezia. They're trying to help Bowser out. Whoa. Yo. Big hits there. Big hits there. Unfortunately, Bowser's stuck with Kleber torpedoes. This might end him right here. Yeah, it's gonna end him. Ah, wow. Wow. All the hits. All the hits. We still have 4 more signal containers to get rid of, guys. 4 more. Unbelievable. What a finish. USPS isn't out of this yet. But I feel dirty saying that because I just don't see a way back into this game for USPS. Looks like the mail got lost in the sorting machine. That's how I'm going to characterize that. The mail has been lost in the sorting machine. Ugh. Now, Embedded Bear's in a real sticky situation. He has no choice but to charge into the cap. He can turn a little bit, try to throw off some torpedoes. He can take 1. Does cause a flood. Unfortunate for him. Because guess what? There's more. Oh. Oh. Bad. Oh, wait. Boom Diata and Venezia.
The enemy is about to win.
I missed it. They crossed paths. And they both failed to kill each other in the drive-by. Completely missed that. Apologies. Jesus. I know, seriously. The rock cried out no hiding place. Absolutely, Cthulhu. Alright, well, we're gonna watch Embedded Bear die, because after that happens, I think we might see our Venezia die. These squares. We'll find out. Yeah, Embedded Bear's dead. Floods, torps, and to death. Woof. Alright, D Squarius, it's up to you to save your star. I mean, win the game. For the team. Let's see. Resin, set winner. Okay. No offense, D Square, but damn! Damn! Just got smacked by Boom Diata's Petro. This might be the game-winning kill. It is! Bing! And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have a champion of the King of the Sea, KOTS. King of the Sea KOTS. Trident Trials here on North America. Let's go. Winner is RESIN.